What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bullshot Darts. So after 30 hours and 2,000 miles of driving and sleeping in my car the last 4 days, I'm finally home from Philadelphia. And in a few days, I will be uploading a full recap of the tournament where I talk about the winners and just the venue and the CDC and all that stuff in a few days. But this is going to be my self-recap of Sunday, the last event of the weekend, where I managed to win my first 11 legs of the day. And then I played Leonard Gates, and even though he threw a 98 average against me, which ended up being the second best performance of the day, I never felt like I was out of that match, and I was actually just one dart away from making the match really interesting. So I'll get to that in a second, guys. But first, it is Bullshot's mission to grow the sport of darts. So if you are new, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop this video a thumbs up, and also go check out BullshotDarts.com. I will be releasing my first shirt in the future. I absolutely love the Bullshot logo, and I think it is the perfect way to show your love for the sport. So I'm really excited to get these out there. So let's get into Sunday. Well, let's get into Sunday by first talking about Friday and Saturday. So in my last couple videos, I was talking about how I was lacking confidence, how I was having problems with my grip, and I had way more of a negative mindset than a positive. When I threw bad darts, I was reacting to the bad darts, and when I threw good darts, I was reacting to my good darts in a negative way. So like if I throw a bad darts, it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I threw that bad dart. And then if I would get a 180 or a good checkout, it was like, oh my gosh, like finally I hit something, as opposed to like, yeah, I got that shot. So it was a negative reaction even to the good darts. So Sunday morning, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was because I slept in my car the 3 days before that, but I woke up and I did not care about anything. So I went about my morning as usual, got to the darts hall, and I wasn't feeling confident. I didn't feel like I was lacking confidence. I just did not care. Of course, I want to win, but I wasn't putting any pressure on myself like I was the 2 prior days. And that's why I think I was having those negative reactions, because I wanted the win so bad that I was overreacting to the bad things that were happening and underreacting to the good things that were happening. So Sunday, I went into this with not a care in the world. Once I get up on the warm-up board, I wasn't thinking about my stance. I wasn't thinking about my grip. I wasn't thinking about where my darts were hitting. I just stood up there and threw my darts. And warm-up started really good. I had 3 180s in my first 10 minutes of warming up. 2 of them came back-to-back. Jules Van Dongen came, and we were throwing darts together. We played a match, and I just felt good. But I wasn't thinking about that. Like, my darts were good, but I wasn't overthinking it and getting, putting pressure on myself or anything of that nature, which I felt like I was doing on Friday and Saturday, which really negatively affected my darts. So feeling good Sunday, not caring about anything. My first match starts, and my darts are a little bit rough. As you can see in the thumbnail, you can see where my first 10 legs were there. And I think my first 2 legs I threw in the 50s, but I wasn't getting mad at my bad darts. I was just throwing. When I would throw a 41, whatever, I threw a 41. I moved on. I wasn't thinking about it. And after a slow start of 2 bad legs, I ended up throwing a 16 darter, an 18 darter, and a 16 darter to close the game. So to close that game, I closed it well, and that gave me good momentum going into my next match, where I started with 2 15 darters. And same thing, I'm not caring about my bad darts, and now for the first time of the weekend, I'm getting intense when I throw my good darts. And that's how I usually am. I'm not up there yelling or doing anything obnoxious. But normally when I throw a good shot, I'll do like a little fist or in my face, like I'll get more intense. And I finally started doing that, and it felt good because that's how I normally throw darts. And I wasn't doing that Friday or Saturday. Everything was negative those days. So I was feeling just good. I felt like myself, and I won the first 11 legs because I won my first 2 matches 5-0. And then I got my first leg off Leonard, which I'm going to get to that match in a second here. And in the moment, I wasn't thinking much about, winning 2 matches 5-0 in a row. But now looking back on it, like, I'm actually really happy that I was able to do that. And I just feel good because I don't know how many other players won 11 legs in a row. So at a tournament like this, there's really no easy matches. Yeah, all players struggle here or there, but these are all guys that are willing to spend hundreds of dollars to play in these tournaments. So, your local guy at the bar isn't showing up to these tournaments. These are all people that dedicate time to be good at darts. So there's really no easy matches. So like I said, I'm just happy that I was able to win 11 legs in a row and just happy to get that achievement. So let's see, was there anything else I was going to say about that? I think that was pretty much it. Just I was feeling good. I wasn't thinking about my grip. And honestly, when I was throwing my darts and hitting my target, in July and August, when I talked about my darts being the best that they've ever been, I knew, like, I don't know, there was something about my throws, just like, oh, that's going in when I would throw. On Sunday, I was just throwing and just doing my muscle memory, not even thinking about it. And I was just hitting the triple a lot. So that's what I need to focus on doing when I start having a negative mindset, is just tell myself, like, Nick, you've done this for years. Just do what you do. Don't think about it. Just stand up there and throw your dart. That I don't care type attitude. So that's, like I said, is what really helped me on Sunday. So going into the match against Leonard, yeah, I had won my 2 first matches 5-0, and I was feeling good, but it's Leonard Gates. And the first leg, I was able to steal the throw from him. He went on to win the next 3 legs, so now I'm down 3-1, and it was this 5th leg that really hurt because I went up with 124, I went triple 20, single 14, and I wired the double bull for the win. He comes up behind me with 164. He goes triple 20, triple 18, and he wires the double bullseye for the win. Now, me standing behind him, of course, I don't want him to hit that double bullseye, but if he did, that would have been freaking awesome because I love those shots where one person misses the big shot and then the next person hits that shot that they were going for. So yes, we had different numbers, but we both were throwing at that double bull for the win. And if he would have nailed that double bull with 164 after I just missed it, that would have been too sick. And it's kind of like, that's how you hit that kind of shot. So I love those shots. Even when they happen against me, I love when that happens. I'm a fan of darts. Even when people throw great darts against me, it makes me happy, it gets me excited. But anyways, enough about that. So he's up 3-1. I wire the double bull. He wires the double bull. So this is his throw. So I'm going up there to steal the leg now with 25. When I have 25, I always go 17 first, especially with the way my darts were going this last weekend. I didn't want to risk hitting an even number. What's around the 14? A 12 or a 14 going for the 9. So I go 17 because if I whiff and I miss to the left, I'm still hitting a 3 and I still got 22 left, which isn't the best double, but, it's just kind of an insurance shot. So I throw it that 17. Now I have double 4 left. If you guys watched my video from yesterday, you guys know that double 4 was terrible to me. So I throw at that double 4 with my second dart, and what do I hit? The double 13 to bust 8 again. So instead of having 2 darts at the shot, I only had 1 because I ended up busting it. Leonard goes up there and takes out the out. Now the significance of this shot was that I would have stolen the leg and it would have been 3-2, and then I got the darts. I ended up winning that next leg. So it potentially could have been a 3-3 tie, and now we're at a race to 2. Now, of course, we're playing what ifs here. Who knows? Maybe I hit that shot. Leonard gets pissed off, and he just goes off and throws even better, and he just wipes me the next 3 legs. Or no. No, at that point, he would have only needed, 2 legs? So who knows, maybe it would have pissed him off and he would have just smoked me the next 2 legs. I don't know. But the way it did work out and me holding my throw that next shot, I could have possibly had a 3-3 game. And, who knows what would have happened from there. But anyways, it was an awesome match. I played Leonard once before, and it was way back when I first started throwing, and it was a cricket tournament. So it was really cool to play against him again because I love playing against those big name guys because that's the experience that I really need to up my game and get used to playing these guys so I don't get nervous when I play them or I don't feel any pressure on myself. I can just go up there and play my game because that's when I throw my best darts, is when I'm just relaxed, there to have fun and throw darts and not putting too much pressure on myself like I was Friday and Saturday. So I'm happy I was able to get out of my funk for Sunday, and I was able to get a top 16 win there. Or I'm sorry, I didn't win. I lost in the top 16, so I got top 16. And I ended up finishing 16th on the tour points list for USA, which really, I was only a few darts away from being, higher on that list, but things happen in darts, so it is what it is. I'm happy with the 16th spot because I'm able to retain my tour card. And that was my biggest focus with going to Philly, was just being able to retain my tour card. So I don't have to worry about qualifying anymore for next year. And I'm confident that I should be able to retain my tour card, every year moving forward. But with all the talent coming into the game, it's definitely going to get a lot harder. So I need to pick up my game. So my goal is I'm going to practice nonstop, all in prep for next year's CDC tour, because I feel like I have the talent to win one of these events, but I just need to stay consistent and stay positive at these tournaments so I can, hopefully eventually win one. So anyway, guys, Philadelphia is a wrap. And I had 2 top 16 performances this weekend, which is better than I did in Tampa. So I am happy about that. Even though the darts weren't as good as Tampa, the results were better. So I'll take it. I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Be on the lookout. I'll be uploading my full tournament recap in the next few days here. I'm so excited to talk about everyone that won because I think it was a completely unexpected weekend for everybody. So I'm really excited to talk about it, and that'll be up in the next few days. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, drop the video a thumbs up, and go check out bullshotdarts.com. I'll see you in the next one, and shoot well.